Hello, everybody, and how are we doing today, this wonderful Sunday? So I can't keep up with the days. How are we doing? This is Barbara J. Beckley, your visibility and social media and extraordinaire to get your brand, your business, who you are out there to the world. I am here today to kind of share just a little bit of wealth, a little bit of value to you because I've been having a concern. And my concern is I've been seeing through this whole Black Friday, I've been seeing a lot of products and services coming out just back to forth, back to forth. And then I was thinking to myself, some of these people I have not seen throughout the year. I just seen them like between Friday and then Cyber Monday. What happened to all the other days of the year? And all of a sudden I'm just seeing all this, promo. So I said, you know what? I want to come on for just a few minutes to kind of go over some things when you want to create that visibility, your brand, what you're trying to show to people, and how are people seeing you? How are they really seeing you? Because the biggest thing that you want to make sure is you have that trust like factor. They need to trust you, they need to like you, they need to get to know you. It's a relationship building. You're always building relationships. So I always say before you put out in front, hey, buy my product, or hey, get this. You want to build that relationship. Now, sometimes you might not have that much time because if you're just putting out your specials from Friday to Monday and you're just kind of just really, you're seeing yourself for the first time, people are seeing you for yourself for the first time, then that's going to be a little bit, a little bit of challenge. Still can do it in a small capacity, but it's still going to be a challenge. So I want to give you some tips on some things that you can work on right now and continue to work on when you're talking about creating that visibility for your business, for your service, special product, a special cause, whatever you're doing. All this works for the same. So I'm going to share my screen here, and I just have a few things that I want to share with you. Creating visibility for your brand. How are people seeing you? How are they seeing you? Are you around in that group with everybody else? Or are you in creating that impact where people know you compared to all the other coaches, to compare to all the other authors out there, compared to all the other speakers, or anything that you do? How are they seeing you? And that's the question. So the one thing I want to say is you want to join a niche community that shares this is going to be kind of a reminder, your purpose, your passion, and your drive. You want to be in a community that you can, like if you're a speaker and you're understanding, you're coaching speakers and everything, get in that kind of tribe and understand the people that are there. You want to get in that community. Now, this is not so much of, and you might get a client through this community, but right now you're in the community to learn and grow and increase your expertise. So you want to make sure you're getting that. I'm going to be talking a lot about building you, because you have to build yourself. Remember I said they need the like and trust factor. Well, people will trust you if you know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, it's going to be kind of hazy how they're going to trust you. So you want to get that like factor and join a niche. And where I say join a niche community, that means your niche, the niche that you're talking about, so you can share that shares what you do and you pull from each other. Okay. Second, you want to create an exciting, excellent bio, page, blog of you. You want to stand out. You want people to get to know you. If I just say I'm Barbara J. Beckley and they don't know where to go, they don't know who I am, I'd explain who I am, give them a link, something, so they can understand who I am, then there's going to be a problem. They're not going to get to know you. So you want to make sure, and I said by excellent, you want to make sure that bio is on point. You want to make sure it's showing your credibility, it's showing who you are, what you do. And another thing you want to add to your bio is you want to make sure that you're showing the from and to what I call key elements. You want to show where you took your client from to the results that you want them to get to, or the results that they wanted. People always like to hear the stories of where you took people from and to, because then they can understand, they can put it in their head. They have a picture in their head like, oh, okay. So, Barbara did this with this person. That's something similar that I need. Barbara took a person that was speaking that was not confident, and now they're confident. They're on stages, on virtual, they're speaking, they're on podcasts, and the list goes on. So you always want to show okay, they came from here and they went to this. And you can put that in your bio as well. Third, put yourself in front of the camera. Show your credibility and expertise. I know a lot of people like, well, I'm not afraid of the camera. You know what? I was the same way. A long time ago, in a land of introverts, and I was one, that I did not want to be on the camera. I didn't want to be on video. I didn't want to speak. Can you believe that? That was over 12 years ago. And somebody told me, Barbara, if you want to get out in front, if you want people to know who you are, know what you do, you're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to put yourself out there. Now, I know there's the podcast where it's just the audio only. You got Clubhouse, which the audio only, and that's wonderful. But somewhere down the line, that videos need to come out so they can see who you are too. Remember, people want to trust and get to know you, and sometimes just being behind, a microphone without seeing you, it gets a little bit challenging. Not saying you can't do it. We all, we have podcasts. I get it. But you have to feel comfortable enough. You have to get yourself comfortable enough so you can show that credibility, expertise, even if it's a podcast that you're doing auto, or even it's a visual. So you want to be able to do both. And one thing I always tell people, if it's something that you really, really this is your passion, this is like your mission in life, this is something that you know that you cannot not take for granted, and you have to push forward in what you're doing, then what's the problem? See, that's what happened to me. It got to the point where I wanted to really create who I was. People know what I can do for them, create such an impact in the world, that I said, you know what, I got to get over this camera thing. Because see, the mission and the impact that I'm talking about is much bigger than me saying, oh my God, I'm in front of a camera, I don't know what I'm going to do. So when something becomes greater than what your fears are, because that was a fear of mine, it took over the fear. Because it told me, well, Barbara, if you want to get out there and you want to really be in front of people, then you need to move forward and get over this and make sure that it's something, if you want to be that. So show the credibility, expertise, put yourself in front of the camera, put yourself in front of video, put yourself in front of your audience and talk to them so they can understand what impact that you're creating, and they can see it. They can see it in your hand gestures, in your face, in the way way you look. It's so awesome. And then people will buy into that and really understand why you want to do what you want to do. And then you want to become an expert. Become an expert in your field. Understand your craft, your product, and your business. You want to understand what you do. You should live and sleep and breathe what you do. Prime example for me. I said I want to work with people that, first of all, understand what their purpose is in life, be it as, what they want to do, if it's a business, if they want to stay on a job, if they're doing the right, if there's something that their purpose. And then I said, after that, what is the next thing after that? Well, they need to become visible. They need to become visible in front of their clients. They need to become visible in front of their so-called business partners that come. They need to become visible in front of the world if they're trying to create an impact. Well, you want to make sure that you got the credibility, you understand your craft. So you always want to become that expert. So what I do, I study, I look at videos, I listen to others, I talk to others, I talk to my other competitors. I don't look at them as competitors. I look at them as a research project, because I'm trying to make sure that I know everything about visibility, everything about a purpose in people's life, everything about social media, everything, because I'm trying to become that expert. So when people say, well, what should I do on social media? What kind of content should I use? You know what? I think I heard Barbara Beckley talk about that. That's what I want to come out of people's mouth. And that's what you want to come out of people's mouth when they're talking about what you do, what expertise that you are. They should be singing your name all over, trying to get to you. But if they can't see you and they don't know where you're at and you're not showing up that way, then again, using my famous word, it could be a challenge for you. And then interview experts in your field, understand your field with others and collaborate. Don't get so much tight into in your little corner of the world and say, well, I don't want to talk to anybody because they might take, or they might show up, with something that I create and stuff. Enough of that. You need interview those experts, talk to others that are in your field, and talk to others that are even a higher level in your field. You can talk to the ones that are on your level too, just to see you can collaborate, but you want to get a little higher too, so you can understand how they got to that next level and what your expertise is about. You want to make sure that you can interview. It could be 15, 30 minutes, don't have to be that long. It's an investment for you and your business. So make sure you try to understand your field more, and you can start collaborating with people that might be doing the same thing. And guess what? You can create something even bigger, better, money making. Get it? Understand that? So that's the other tip about creating visibility for your brand. Another tip. And then this is something that I have noticed. Promote on other stages. Invest in others to promote your brand. There is so many people out right now that have platforms, that have their Facebook groups, and have a lot of individuals in those Facebook groups, that you can probably talk to the administrator or the person in those groups and ask, look, is there a way, do you have a sharing Saturday or a sharing Thursday or whatever days that they share, that you can share your product on their platform? And a lot of times, guess what? Those days, they don't charge you anything. They just give you certain guidelines, but they do not charge you a dime to promote your business services, who you are, your credibility. Why not take advantage of that? I have seen a lot of people that have not done that. Or I see people that say, well, let me think about it. I don't know. I don't care if it's a group of 10 people in the group. That might be your potential client in that group, and you missed the mark because you didn't want to take the time to get on that stage or to see when you can post on their stages. Invest in your business so you can get that visibility. Invest in your business so you can get that visibility. Very, very important. There are a lot of people right now that I know that I collaborate with on a consistently basis. I call them the Queens. Duranche is one right now that's watching. Myself, I have a business partner in crime I call LaWanda Bradford. We are always trying to make sure that we can bring to you stages that you can promote and do visibility. And a lot of times it might be a small cost or no cost at all. And I still can't understand. Somebody make me understand why you would not take advantage of putting yourself on those stages. You say you want to create an impact. You say you want to be known. You say you want to help people with your products and your services, but then no one knows who you are. No one knows how to reach you. No one knows what link you have. No one knows what you sell. No one knows because you're not creating that visibility for yourself. So I ask you today, create visibility for your brand. How are people seeing you? How are people recognizing who you are? How are you showing up, not on your own stages that you can create, because you can do that too through social media, but how are you showing up on other people's stages? When people say, look, I got a Black Friday discount and it's this amount of money, but now it's slashed by 70%, and it will show you up on your business, why are we not taking advantage of that? As you can see, I am putting out a plea today. I'm putting out a plea because I see so many people that are trying to help other businesses get to that next level, and they don't have to do that. Believe me, a lot of people have their own business. They be rocking and rolling and trying to get their business together. But they have that if they want to see people succeed. They want to see you succeed in your business. They want to see you uplift and level up, as Deranche said. So you the impactor, be an impactor in all means. And sometimes you might have to invest not just time and money. Money and time, I get it. It's very important. One thing about it, you can always get money. I always tell people you can always get money, either create a product or service, do a job, get into your business. You can always get some money back. One thing you can't get back, and that's what I would tell people, is time. You can never get time back. I can never go back to 6 o'clock this morning when I was taking my nap and say, okay, Barbara, you need to grind, you need to do this. I can't get that back. I can't get that time back. So use your time wisely. Use the resources that are out there. Understand creating your visibility. Build yourself up. Make yourself be that expert. Collaborate with other people that are in your niche of collaboration. I know that I keep using Deranche as an example because she's on, but I love her. She's a queen of business strategy. She has awesome, many collaboration books that she's had. She has extraordinary in technology to the utmost. She can help you with anything when it comes to technology for your business. I mean, she strategizes with you on where to go and where not to go and what you need to do. And she believes in having visibility for your business. So look at the people that are out there that can sit there and do it for you. See, another thing I'm going to add to, and before I close, is delegate. We need to learn, and I had to beat myself down for this. See, a lot of stuff I'm telling you, this came from me learning. This came from me saying, I should have did this. Delegate. Get that VA. Get that person that's good in doing videos or, editing. Myself, I edit videos. Luana Bradford, she does the business strategists and stuff. She's when it comes to videos and doing storyboarding on videos and understanding how she does that. So there's so many other women and men out there. We need to use those talents for our business. And you know what? Again, invest. It's easier to invest maybe $200 or $300 into that person so they can build you the right information for your promo than for you to sit back. And I love Canva because I use it myself, but people go into what I call a Canva black hole. They take Canva, they be like, oh, this is cute. Have you been there? And then you look 3 or 4 hours later, you're still playing around in Canva. And maybe you didn't even get anything done for your promo or for your graphics. And you can get somebody that's knowledge at that, and they can get it done in probably 30 minutes and probably have 3 or 4 of them ready for you to post or ready for you to put on your website. Let's stop the madness. Let's stop the madness. Leverage who you can get to help you create your visibility for your brand. How are people seeing you? How are you spending your time? So I want to leave you with this. I do have, just going right at this, as I said, I named a lot of things, but I do have a package that I'm promoting right now. And it consists in the power of influence. And I created that package because of what I've been seeing. Because remember how you say you kind of build things, you look at things and products because you hear and you see things that people might have a need. You trying to fix their problems. You trying to give them better results. So I created a package. And I have a network. And a show that I have over 30,000 viewers watching it 5 days out the week. So I said, how can I leverage that? How can I help people with that? How can I get them in front of their potential clients, potential business partners, potential people just to see who they are? So I put it together. It's called the Power Leverage, and it includes three things: a 25-minute interview, custom made just for you, so people can get to know you. Second, a 30-second commercial sizzle video just for you, your business. How would that look on your website? If you have your website, you have your social media, put that on there and people can see a commercial of your business that you didn't even create. You have to create. And then I go into the strategic part and I say, okay, let's look at your social media. Give you a 30-minute free. Well, it's included a package, but 30 minutes just to see what you're doing. See if people are reaching out to you. See if your credibility is being visible. In that package. Now, usually just a 30-second video, commercial video, can start at $700 and go up for 30 seconds. I know a friend of mine, they just paid for a video. It was 30 seconds with the music and everything in there. And they paid $1,500 for just that one. And we ain't talking about the interview and all that other stuff. We're talking about that 30-second video. So again, look at the investments right now that's going on Black Friday. So with my special, for all what I just said, and I'm going to walk you through it. The value is $900, but it's $150 through Monday. Just $150 to do that, so you can have your own. It's not something that you're going to be like, okay, I got to check the box, and I got to go take it away, and I got to go do it myself. These are things that you have for yourself that's already done. Why not invest? So I want to leave you again with creating visibility for your brand. How are people looking at you? How are you showing up in people's lives? Is your PPD, is your purpose, passion, and drive relating to other people in what you're trying to do? You might have to do a check. You got to do a self-check. Look in the mirror. So I always tell people, I always do a self-check every day of things that I might not be doing, I should be doing. So I just want to bring to you that is so important. Just, even if I'm going to put it like this. Even if you don't buy I put the package out there about what I'm doing right now. There's thousands of other people that have different packages out there that can help you with your visibility. Look at those packages. See how it can help you get you out there in your visibility, because people are not going to know you if you don't show up, period. Just point blank. I'm leaving it there. So with that, I'm going to leave you for the Sunday. I know it's Black Friday weekend. There's Cyber Weekend tomorrow, Cyber Monday tomorrow, and you never know. You might see me again. Because you know what I got to do? I always got to make sure, what did I say? We have to make sure that we show up. And when you show up, make sure you create that impact. Make sure you give content information that people can pull from so they can like and get to know you, because that's important. Relationship building is the key. And with that, I will see you. It's going to be soon. I will see you again. Take care. And remember, look for the visibility for you so you can create an impact in other people's lives.